Welcome. This is the Sports Arena. I'm your host Emmanuel. Imekuwa muda sana tangu nikuje hapa today. Obviously I'm not alone. Nimerudi tena. Nilikuwa nimeenda Qatar kutafuta news kidogo hii weekend, nikakuwa kwa opening ceremony ya jana. So I'm back again. Leo nitakuwa nawaambia kila kitu kinaendelea. Siko peke yangu obvious.
Ni mimi wenyu tu, mimi ndio huko wenyu Ericko.
Kama kawaida.
Your favorite Arsenal fan and status pandit.
Yeah.
Qatar kulikuwaje my friend?
Jana opening ceremony ndio ilinibamba. Apart from that, hakuna kitu ilinibamba jana.
Niliona tu watu wakisoma Quran.
Soma Quran tangu World Cup ianze man.
Watoto wamekaa chini wameskota na soma Quran.
Mimi nilipokuja Qatar ni hapa tu juu, si mbali.
Ni hapa tu.
Napita tu Egypt na ruka Red Sea.
Na unafika.
Na nimefika.
Unapiga ka bridge
mshafika. Ilibidi nivae kanzu. Jana singevaa vile navaa huko Kenya.
Huko ni makanzu, usikia hadi goalkeeper amevaa kikanzu.
Lakini bado alikuwa anafungwa. Ukitaka usifungwe usipitishwe chobo, vaa tu kanzu za huko men. Na ucheze game.
Lakini hiyo bado zilipita.
Hizo bado zilipita. Jana watu walikuwa wanavalishwa makanzu, unavalishwa kanzu
na umevaa
na bado na umevaa kanzu.
Kanzu squad.
Anyway my people, this is the World Cup season. Now we are all our eyes, our minds zote ziko Qatar, and our first game yesterday was Qatar, the hosts against Ecuador. And we saw that Ecuador became 2-win winners. For the first time in history of World Cup, the hosts have ended up losing in the opening game. Yeah, for the first time. Because even during the South African World Cup, South Africa were winners. They did not lose the game. So I'm wondering what happened to this year's World Cup.
Venye tu nilikwambia Qatar ni ule student mwenye anavana kila kitu lakini ana akili. Anyway,
yeah. They have everything but they can't.
Yeah, they can't perform. And sioni hata Qatar akipita group stage.
Because the group is very strong because they have already faced Ecuador and they have lost 2-0. Their next game is against Senegal on Friday.
You obviously lose.
Again, they have the same group. They have Netherlands in the group. Because in their game last night, they had no shots on target. They had 5 shots. None on target. Ecuador had 6 shots, 3 on target. And in fact, yesterday when you see that game, the guy called Enna Valencia, that guy had scored. We could say he could have come out with 3 goals, yeah, because their first goal was disallowed because of offside. It was said to be offside, and but the first half Ecuador dominated the game because when you see the game how it was played, the game was swiftly played despite it was slow. But all in all, the first goal came from a penalty, whereby Enna Valencia was taken down by the goalkeeper, and the second one was a very spectacular header
by the same man. Actually, what made me not watch this game yesterday was because earlier on there were speculations that Qatar had paid 7 Ecuadorian players $7.4 million so that they could lose the opening match 1-0. So in one, I knew they in the World Cup because they're the hosts, and hosts always have the privilege of getting a free pass ticket to the World Cup.
Yeah. Now let's focus on tonight's games, whereby we have England against.
He is, of course, respect that guy.
So what are your predictions? Are England going to see a team that can beat England? But sometimes you can find that England went
all the World Cup squad in that World Cup.
Yeah.
So much is expected from them. They have a really strong squad.
USA against Wales.
Oh, now that is a bit tough. Yeah. Both teams seem to be on a match in level terms in terms of strength.
Because we can for the game because in the US the most known player there is
Pulisic and our goalkeeper Matt
Turner. Exactly. I forgot about him. Now, how are your predictions? Do you expect Wales to win or USA to win?
I expect a goal. Yeah, I expect a game. Yeah, I expect a game with goals. I expect a game with not so many goals, but it's either draw or Wales. I don't think USA have the much strength to win against Wales. I have seen Wales play, especially during the Euro, and they are a strong team, of course.
And the standout game for tonight, it's Senegal against the Netherlands.
Wow. It would have been so much different if Mane was.
Yeah, because we see that Senegal, without even Mane, they still have a very good squad.
Yeah, they still have
in goal, they still have
Edouard
Mendy.
Yeah, in defense, they still have Koulibaly.
Exactly. Yeah, so
Kinasar. Yeah, I think they still have something.
Even though
I also want Senegal to win the opening game, of course, but Netherlands is a tough team. They have a strong squad. Yeah, they have a really strong squad, Netherlands, and it will be really hard beating them. Even for a top flight national squad to beat Netherlands, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
And they have a strong defense, of course, and it will be really hard. I also want Senegal to win, but I think Netherlands will escape with this one.
Well, those are group stages for tonight's matches, and let's focus for tomorrow. It's we have Argentina
against Tunisia.
Yeah.
Well, Denmark is the home country for Eriksen, right?
Yeah.
Well, Denmark are also a fine club. They are a fine club. They watched their World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, especially their last game. When they eliminated this country. Which country did they eliminate? They eliminated the country, and they played a really nice game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tunisia are really not much of a big squad, I think. Yeah, although they're African, but
they have Hakimi there.
Yeah, they have Hakimi, but one man cannot carry the whole squad, of course.
That's what I was telling you about Sadio Mane. He cannot carry the whole team, even though they still have. Do you think Tunisia has a better squad compared to Senegal? Is it Senegal that has a better?
I think Senegal has a better squad than Tunisia by much far. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mexico against Poland.
Oh, Mexico against Poland. I would
Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, I would love to see that man in action again.
Because when you see this group, we have it's Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. So in this group, you can see that is Messi against Lewandowski also.
Lewandowski, yeah. Up for the top scorer. Wow, but it is really. I think it's the first World Cup for Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first World Cup for Lewandowski, and it's his first, and I think it's last. Yeah. And I think he will really want to show us what he's made of. So I think that I am up for Lewandowski scoring the first goal of that game.
France against Australia.
Well, the World Cup defenders will want to keep
defending the champions.
They will want to keep the form running, of course. They will want to win it, and they have arguably the strongest squad in that World Cup.
Let me return you back where we say that in the group A, whereby we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Who do you think are the favorites to come out on top of this table?
Well, for me, I think it will be Netherlands, then Senegal, then Ecuador, and lastly Qatar.
Group B, which you have England, Iran, US, and Wales.
Well, I'm voting for England to be the first. Then USA.
Now between USA and Wales. Now
yeah, I am up for
USA.
I want USA to qualify for that
group.
Yeah, for that round of 16, of course.
Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland.
That is not. Well, of course, the first two we all expect it to be Messi and Lewandowski. Yeah. But
don't underestimate Mexico, because Mexico in the last World Cup, Mexico are a very tough team to beat.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the 2018 World Cup, when they were playing against Germany, they showed Germany that who is the boss in the field.
Yeah, of course. So, and they ended up winning that game.
Yeah. And they have a very strong keeper who is called Ochoa.
Yeah, Ochoa is a very strong keeper, and he is highly rated.
Exactly.
He is highly rated, and Mexico is also a highly rated team. They know football. They know how to ball, and they can give Poland a much expected competition right there. And we all know it's football, so it's never predictable. Yeah, that's why we love football. Of course.
For me, for that group, I'll go Argentina first, then Mexico second, Poland and Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then we go to Denmark, Tunisia, France, and Australia.
Well, of course, the first team will be France.
Yeah,
no.
Then Denmark,
then
Tunisia, Australia. But this Australia, do you know we have Timo Pukki, I think, in Australia?
Oh, Timo Pukki is an Australian.
Is it? I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's turn our game. Let me just ask you this. In these groups, I want you to give me your prediction. We see who is going to finish on top of this group. Because when we go to Group F, we were talking about Group D. Let's go to Group E, whereby we have Germany, Japan, Spain, and Costa Rica. Wow. This is it's like a group of death at the moment.
Oh, Germany, Spain,
Japan,
Costa Rica, and Japan.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only underdogs there, I think, is Costa Rica.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one competitive group, of course. But
I expect Germany.
Well, if you ask me between Germany and Spain, which is a better team, of course I will tell you it's Germany. Yeah, Germany have a big squad, and most of them are from Bayern Munich. If you have seen almost the whole midfield.
And something funny is that the former coach of Bayern Munich is the current coach of Germany.
Yeah,
and the same players who he coached at at Bayern is the same players he's going to coach at the German team.
This is why I'm telling you Germany will be one hell of a team to look. It is like a Bayern in a national colors.
Yeah. Well, so you expect Germany, then Spain, then Japan,
and Costa Rica.
Well, Group F: Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, Canada.
Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, Canada. Well, Belgium have the stronger squad in the whole group there. We are yet to see another masterclass of Kevin De Bruyne. Was Romelu Lukaku called?
He was called, but he still had injury. But he was still considered.
Wow. Yeah. We would really like to see that partnership once again. It really rocked in the 2018 World Cup. They were a fantastic team up there.
The other team to watch out is Croatia, the Croatian team.
Yeah.
It's also the last game for Luka Modric also.
Yeah. And we all underestimated them in the 2018 World Cup.
Exactly.
Yeah? We never knew they would reach the final. Yeah, and this is a fact. There is no country with a population under 30 million which has ever reached the final of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Croatia was the first. So I think we should expect more from them this year.
So we expect to see Belgium, Croatia, then between Canada and Morocco.
Between Canada and Morocco, I will go for Morocco. Akim Ziyech is from Morocco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for Morocco. Then Canada. I don't think Canada have such a strong team.
Well, Group G.
G.
We have Switzerland, Cameroon, Brazil, Serbia.
Wow, that is the group.
Now, if you see this team, your former teammates are going to face each other. When you see that Brazil, you have Jesus and Martinelli. Yeah. When you come to Switzerland, you have Granit Xhaka.
Of course.
In that team.
I would really want to see that match between Brazil and Switzerland. It will be one hell of a match. But for the top two in that group, I'm going for Brazil and Switzerland.
Switzerland,
of course.
But we have Cameroon.
We have Cameroon and Serbia.
And Serbia.
Cameroon. But Cameroon have not been on form recently. They don't have such squad. No, this is not the Cameroon we knew back then. Yeah, back then the Cameroon of Kina Samuel Eto'o was another different thing. Yeah, right now I think they are much weaker. You
know, what I'm saying is that they have a very strong in forward because we have goalkeepers like Andre Onana.
Okay.
We have Choupo-Moting from Bayern Munich. We have Vincent Aboubakar.
Or even Aboubakar is on that club.
Yeah.
Even Toko
Ekambi. You see now, Brian Mbeumo, who is from Brentford.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can underestimate them. We don't forget about Zambo Anguissa from Napoli. These guys are playing a very good game at the moment.
Of course, and as I told you, football is unpredictable. So that is why we watch football. That is why we love it.
Yeah. Well, that was it. Let's go to Group H. Another group of death, I can say. It's Uruguay, South Korea, Portugal, Ghana.
Wow.
I think is the group of death now.
Yeah, that is the most competitive group.
Because when you see South Korea, they have Heung-min Son. When you come to Portugal, Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. When you come to Uruguay, Luis Suarez and Darwin Núñez.
Of course.
When you come to Ghana, you have likes of Thomas Partey in the midfield.
And Andrew Ayew.
You see? So, how do you think about this group?
Wow, that is one hell of a group. But my odds are, for the first place, Portugal have a really strong squad, and many of them are from the Premier League, just like the England squad. And I think they will top the league. They will top the group. Then I think Uruguay will fight. Uruguay also have a strong squad with the likes of Darwin Núñez, the likes of Luis Diaz. Those Uruguay are a strong team, so I think they will come second. Then Ghana, and then South Korea.
Because when you see this group, this Ghanaian team, we have Inaki Williams. He's a forward
from Athletic Club.
Yeah, we have Mohamed Kudus from Ajax, Andrew Ayew, Thomas Partey, Mohamed Salisu, a defender in Southampton, I guess. Jordan Ayew, the brother to Andrew Ayew. Tariq Lamptey.
So I think they have a strong squad, of course. Even Daniel Amati from
Leicester.
Wow.
The Alexander Jiku. So these are very good squad. We should not also underestimate them.
Of course, Ghana is one of the top African clubs in the World Cup right now.
Yeah, apart from Senegal.
Yeah.
Well, in the last group we are going to see. We have a group of which group is this? We have I think those are the groups. That are going to.
There were only 8 groups.
Yeah. Well, my fellow viewers, that was it from Football Pundit here at the World Cup season. We had Sports Arena. We were discussing today is all about World Cup. For the coming 28 days, we are going to focus on World Cup.
Of course.
Is it 28 days?
Yeah, it's 28 days.
28 days. We are going to focus World Cup and only World Cup. We are going to be giving you all the results that are happening. And today's games, by the way, the first game for today is going to be England against Iran at 4 p.m. Senegal against Netherlands at 7 p.m. And also from Group B, USA against Wales at 10 p.m. in the evening. So keep in touch, talk to us, tell us how do you feel about this World Cup season. Are you ready for the World Cup? And which team are you supporting this 2022 World Cup? For me, I'm supporting Brazil, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you're not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
Of course. Yeah, and I was your guy Ericko. And of course, for me, as I told you last time, I'm for the Samba boys.
The Brazilians.
Yeah. Well, of course, that was it for today. We will see you next time. Peace out. Tennis, cricket, and all variety. Catch us at Romy TV every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2 p.m.
so that we can keep it sporty at Sporty Arena.